What's up, y'all? We back in here again. Welcome back to my YouTube. So today's video is gonna be a story time. As y'all can see, I dyed my hair. It is purple, and I also did my eyebrows, y'all. So I, trying to change and do different things. So I'm happy with it. Today is September the 1st. It is the beginning of my birth month. My birthday is September the 16th. So yeah. So today's story time is going to be about it's kind of like it's a sentimental story time, and I know family are going to see this, and I know friends are going to see this, and I'm making this video, and I guess this is not the way to tell people, but I feel like it's easier. So let me just say, sorry, I got distracted, but this story time is about me. When I was 8 years old, I got touched. Okay, but it's not, I'm not emotional about it. Like, I'm not sad. I don't wish him no harm. I don't want to take it to court. I don't want to do none of that. Like, I guess because I shut it out my memory so much, it's kind of like I don't have any emotions towards it. Like, I really don't. I'm choosing to tell it now because I know girls that have gotten touched and not saying anything, or they're scared to say something, or it's a hush hush, like don't tell the family's business, like don't, stuff like that. And I know in the Black community, our uncles and aunts and great aunts and granddads and grandmothers, they tell you, oh well, Susan May down the street, Uncle Robert, somebody touched her, and they saying this him. They just try to keep it under the rug and hush hush, so I feel like it should be an open discussion, because them type things you don't keep locked up. And I'm saying that, but I put it in a box, threw away the key. I didn't think about it no more, and it's kind of sad that I did that, but I never really talked to anybody about it. Like, my mom knew, I told her, and my grandma knew. I think did she know? Well, if she didn't, she don't know. But and I never really talked to anybody about it. Like, the only person that knew for real was my mom and a couple of other people I chose to talk to about it. But it wasn't ever for my healing. It was for to share with them, so that they know that they're not alone. So a few people know about it, but a lot of people don't. So that's just story time. I just had to say that because I was telling a friend the other day, and I was like, it's crazy how much I shut that out of my memory. It's crazy how I just forgot about it. And now to this day, I don't know what he looks like. Like, I can't tell you the face. I can't tell you how old he was. I can't tell you, well, I knew he was older than me, but I can't tell you who his grandma was. I can't. I shut it out my memory, and I just can't remember. And so this is, so into the story time. This is not gonna be a long video. When I was 8 years old, oh, first of all, let me tell you about my grandma. So my grandma was a type of person to, if you're in the neighborhood, she'd be like, oh, come sweep off the porch, and I don't know, make you a sandwich. Or she'll give you $5 for, doing little stuff around the house. She was that type of person. So any and everybody would be in the house. And I say that, and saying it out loud, that's not good, but it's over now. So she was that type of person. And, I understand the risk and stuff like that, but, she was an older woman. Anyway, so a lot of people will be in and out the house during the daytime. And so this particular kid, he lived upstairs from us, and this is an apartment complex. Don't ask what apartment complex, I can't tell you that. But he lived above us, but we don't stay there no more. So he lived above us, and shoot, this is what I say. It's like as I'm talking about it more, I'm unlocking different things that was locked up in my, you know, head, you know. So the more I talk about it, the more stuff come to me. So he lived upstairs, and this particular day, I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing something for my grandma. I think he was feeding the birds or something, I don't know. And I was in my room, and I was watching, I never forget, I was watching Ant Farm, because that was my stuff. That was my show. But I was watching Ant Farm, and I was on my bed. Like, let me see if I can scoop it. It don't make a difference. So I'm sitting on my bed. That's why it's a different setup. But I set up. Y'all gonna see me now. But anyway. And so I was sitting on my bed, and I was watching Ant Farm. And he came in my room, and I'm like looking at him. He looking at me. None of us said anything. And so he started walking into my room, and I was like, Mom said boys can't be in my room. And I don't remember what he said after that, but he sat on the bed. And so I'm like, okay, we're just gonna watch Ant Farm, dude, you know. Okay, you just gonna dismiss what I said, but cool. I'm young. I don't know what he got in mind. I don't know what his intentions are. And so he started by putting his hand on my leg, and I kind of like looked at him like, no, it's not that kind of party, you know. But I was uncomfortable. I didn't know what sex was. I didn't know what, you know, right and wrong with that type of stuff. You know, I knew my mom said that people couldn't touch me down there, but I didn't know none, like I didn't know. And so he started like easing up my leg, and I'm like, dude, chill out, like, no. And so I don't remember how or what else happened after that. All I do remember is I remember kind of like fighting him, like, get off me, that type of stuff. So he kind of like started rough handling me. And when I mean rough handling, I mean like putting my arms like this type of stuff. Like and now I'm saying it's kind of like, oh, but that really happened. It's okay, pause. It's awkward now because, you know, I've told people, recently I dropped a TikTok video and I put it on my Facebook, and a lot of people were commenting. They was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry that it happened to you. And, you know, but these are comments from both Facebook and TikTok. I think I put one on Instagram. Only one person come back with that, and a lot of people was like, oh, I'm sorry that happened to you, like, oh my gosh, that's so bad, da da da. And it's like, I don't know how I should feel. Like, I don't feel nothing from it, and that's what's confusing me the most. It's like, I'm not sad. Like, I don't wish harm upon him. Like, I don't at all. And so when people say that, it's like, thank you, I guess. It's awkward because I don't know, you know. But don't get me wrong, I do appreciate everybody, you know, that said, you know, there are different things. I do appreciate that. But me personally, I don't know how I should feel about that. But anyway, and so shoot, what was I? Oh, he was rough handling me. And so like, he didn't hit me, I don't think, but he was just kind of like trying to overpower me basically. And I guess you would if you try to do something you know wrong, but that's besides the point. But he kind of like pushed me on the bed, and I'll never forget, I had one of those like old beds that made noise. Like, it squeaked, and so if I move around even a little bit, it's making noise. And so thank God for that bed. But yeah, so we was kind of like fighting, tussling around, and he was trying to overpower me and like rough handle me. And I think I tried to not scream, but I tried to like, I guess, yell, I guess. And he put his hand over my mouth. And I was like, you know what's crazy? I'm talking about this. I remember licking his hand, trying to like get it off my mouth. Like oh my gosh, like I tried to lick his hand to, anyway, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so he put his hand over my mouth, and like I remember him, like, because at first I was saying that he never went up under my clothes, but I remember him grabbing my non-existent boobs at the time. They wasn't even there, they were doorknobs. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, oh my gosh, I have told different people this now, and it's like, you're not serious. You need to be serious. I can't, like, it's hard. Anyway, and so I remember him doing that, and I remember him going inside my pants, and like, I need to choose my words carefully, my next sentence, because I have, look, he is watching my stuff. Well, if your child is watching my stuff, then they obviously, you know, it's your fault. You gave them the phone. I remember him inserting his hand into my pants area, and he kind of like tried to do the thing, and I remember him pinching the skin down there, and I remember because my area was hurting, and yeah, I said they good, didn't I? I said they good. I hope everybody got that, because I didn't know what else to say. Okay, great. Yeah. So, okay, yeah. And so after that, I don't remember what happened. It's a lot of gaps in this, because I don't remember verbatim, and I don't remember, you know, the different things. And I think that I should remember something like that verbatim, but I told you, I put it in the box, threw away the key, never thought about it no more. So, yeah, that's kind of like what happened. And I remember my grandma saying, what y'all doing up in there? Because remember, my bed made noise, and so the smallest move, the bed gonna squeak. And so I think he like motioned for me to like say nothing, and then I think she just had a sinking feeling and just said, y'all come out that room. And so I remember sitting on the couch kind of like looking like, dang, what just happened? And I remember because I couldn't face her. Like, I couldn't look at her, and, you know, I just couldn't remember. Like, I not remember, but I couldn't, like, look at her. And so I remember him leaving shortly after that, and I don't remember her asking me, you know, if something happened. I don't remember her saying it. If she did, fine, but I just don't remember. And so after that, I don't know, I think I waited some years, maybe like 2, maybe 3, I don't know, and told my mom about it. And this is crazy. I remember telling her about it, and she's saying you should have told me, you know, when this happened, so we could have went to court, and, you know, I would have done this, you know, black moms, when something like this happened, you know. And so she, you know, I opened up the book, and she says that my grandma told my mom, she said that I told my grandma, and my grandma told my mom when she got home from work. I don't remember that, but she said that's how she found out. So, once again, told you that I threw away the key, put it in the box, so it's kind of like, I don't know, but yeah. So that is my story, and I just want to say to my young girls that are watching this and have made it to the end of this video, If you feel uncomfortable, if you know something is wrong, say something. I don't care if it's to your teacher. I don't care if it's to a random grown person. Say something. And if that person doesn't do anything, you go to the next person. I don't care how many times, you know, they try and tell you, oh, that didn't happen, or, you know, oh, you're lying about it. If you know your truth, say something. You know, it's never cool to, you know, bottle it up and do what I did. But it's never cool. It's never cool. Be better than me. So I'm telling you this, you know, if something is wrong, I don't care if it's your stepdad, your dad, your uncle. I don't care who it is. It could be your big cousin, your stepbrother, your real brother. It doesn't matter. Even a female, you know, guys go through things too. You know, guys, and I hate when people say, oh, he's a dude, you know, he's a man. He don't experience things. He doesn't know. That's a lie. Guys have feelings too. Guys get uncomfortable too. That is a lie. And guys, don't feel like your masculinity is being taken from you when you say something, because you deserve that right to say something. It's not your masculinity. Females do grimy things too. And I want people to accept that. Like, things happen to other people too. It's not just females that go through things. Guys go through things too. But that's a topic for another day. So that was my story. That's the end of this video. Like any other story times you guys want me to do, you can drop them in the comments. And yeah, you know, if something happens to you, excuse me, I don't care if it's bullying. I don't care if it's, you know, something. If something makes you feel a type of way, I want you to be vocal about it. Point blank, period. I don't care how small, how dumb, you know, how crazy it is. Say something. And if you don't have anybody to say something to, text me, call me. I don't care. You know, I'll talk. You know, even if you're my worst enemy. You know, I don't even have enemies like that. I just have people that I dislike. But that ain't the point. The point is, you know, you can call me, you can text me, you can tell me like, hey, you know, Tia, you know, this made me feel this type of way today. I'm like, oh, what made you feel some type of way? And we just talk. You know, it's never nothing, you know, crazy. It's never, I don't have time, or, oh, if I do tell you, you know, oh, I can't talk right now, it's for a reason. And I'm going to come back to you, I promise. But that is the end of this video. If you want more story times, drop it in the comments. What else? Any other things you want me to do? And yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Like and comment. You know, you don't have to comment, but you can follow all my social medias though. Yeah, so bye my loves. I love you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, or morning. Bye.